you need to go. Buck, you need to go to the house. Sophie, you coming? Guess not. Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So we got a lot going on today. We got to move some pigs, we got to move some cows, we got to herd cow. Just lots happening. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's get some work done around the farm. So here's one of the challenges that we run into. We got to get this figured out. Sometimes we have to buy feed in 50-pound bags. Like the last time, I only needed a ton of the flock finisher for the meat birds, and we also will typically buy our layer pellet in 50-pound bags because that's just how it comes. But then you got all this trash to deal with, all these stinking bags, so we may start us a fire after a while and burn them. I mean, I don't know what else to do with them. Just aggravating. Then they just pile up and get in the way. Awful. Alright, so first item on the agenda this morning is we've got to move the feeder pigs, and they're going to go from this paddock up here to this paddock right here. So what we're going to have to do, we've got our netting up. You know, we've got this sectioned off, this big field sectioned off into 6 sections, about 150 feet by 150 feet, give or take a little bit. Some are a little bigger than others, but anyway, we've got to come along with the weed eater. We're going to clean out along the netting. That's one of the problems that we're running into, is the grass is growing up in the netting. We want to clear this out so that we can get a good line in and the line's not grounding out, and also so they can see this netting a little bit. That does provide a bit of a visual deterrent to them to move. Not been on this paddock for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So they're coming back on the 6th week. They were here before. There is still some evidence that they were here. A little bit of a bare spot here. We did not overseed this. A little bit of a bare spot here. This was bare, but it's coming back really nice. And the rest of it is just nice thick grass. So let's get the weed eater, get to chopping. Alright, we got it cleaned out some. This stuff is thick. Thick grass. So I'm going to go get some posts. I thought we had the posts in. You kind of see where I mowed. And these pigs are well trained, so I'm not real super worried about it. Especially with the netting up too. So I'm going to go get some posts. Damn, ain't that pretty small? Let's go get some posts with some insulators. We'll put them in. Be ready to stretch some more. Okay, so I've got all the wire put in except for one line and where we're going to let them across. And so this works out pretty good. Like I say, 2 barriers of protection. We've got our single strand, and then we've got the netting right behind it. We've not, knock on wood, had a breakout using this system yet. So I'm going to get their feed bowls. We'll bring the feed bowls over. We'll open them up, let them come across. Then we'll move their water, and that should be it for this, guys. Y'all, the summertime humidity is back in North Carolina this morning. It's got to be 100% humidity out here. Daggone. I'm just getting shocked. Morning, babies. How we all doing this morning? Man, y'all looking good. So we overseeded this yesterday with the sorghum Sudan grass. And so they've had about 24 hours to walk on it, stomp on it, kind of push some of that seed in. A few bare spots. You know, one of the things that we're going to kind of run into now is these animals are getting a little bit bigger. And people ask me all the time, how big a paddock do you need for pigs? Well, it depends. Depends on the age of the, depends on the number of pigs, and depends on the size of the pigs. For example, 19 50-pound pigs are going to do a different amount of damage than 1950 or 200-pound pigs. The amount of pressure is what makes the difference. So it's going to be interesting to see, are we going to need to move them faster? Do we need to make the paddocks bigger? What do we need to do to keep from getting so many, gosh almighty, so many bare spots? It's a management thing. You just got to, you know, this is a, they're hungry. This is a as much a art as it is a science. Y'all fussing. Oh, quick. And I'm going to feed them in high grass over here so that we're not working in an area that's kind of bare. And I think we got a feed truck pulling up. All right, let's go deal with some feed. so that was Tucker from Harmon Family Farms, and that's who we buy our feed from. Harmon Family Farms. They're a distributor for G&M Milling, which is in Statesville, North Carolina. Complicated, but that's how we do it, and it works out really good. Let me tell y'all, Mike has been just absolutely a godsend for us. I texted Mike, I think it was Thursday or Friday of last week, said I need 6 tons of hog and 3 tons of flock finisher, or maybe it was 2. Anyway, he said, can you hold a Tuesday? We're cutting hay. No problem. The thing about it is, a couple weeks ago, Mike brought me a load on Sunday because we were out, and they normally don't deliver on Sunday. But anyway, worked out good. I got 3 bags of flock finisher. This is our chicken feed. I've still got a bag of hog feed here. That's for Jamie over at 7 Stands. And then I've got another part of a bag with the orange stripe on it right there. That's ours. So Will, who also works for Harmon Family Farms, is going to come back this afternoon. He's bringing us 6 tons of hog, 3 for 7 Stands, and then 3 more for us. So I was just having to move some stuff around and get some space, because we had our buckhorns in there, had some pallets sitting in there, and then we got all this other feed. So we were getting all that moved around. But y'all ought to see the grocery bill on this thing. Almost $4,800. But like I say, part of it's 7 Stands, and then we've got some chicken feed in there. But that's the deal on farming, is sometimes it gets expensive. Cash flow the business. But all right. Oh, we got pigs to move. Let's get back to that. All right. Figure out the best way to do this. Oh. Y'all watch out. Looks like we got us a little visitor over here. Some of the piglets have wandered down and gotten in the paddock over there. All right, let's see how we take this thing apart here. Go. What have we done here? All right. Come on, everybody. Come on there, stragglers. We got places to go, things to do, pigs to feed. Where you been, slowpoke? Come on. All right. There they are, moved pigs. Here's what they do. Go right to eating that grass. But I know what they really want. They really want the feed. All right, we got everybody moved and fed. I've still got to put the wire up and move the water. I'm gonna take just a few minutes. So we've been feeding these guys 6 buckets per day, which is 150 pounds. So today I'm transitioning them to 7 buckets. That'll give us 175 pounds. There are 19 pigs in here, so that puts us a little over 9 pounds of feed per pig per day. So for a feeder group, we're going to see how that does. My judge on that, the reason I'm doing that is they seemed really, really hungry this morning. And I know pigs are going to do that anyway, but we've not upped their feed in a few weeks. We started at 4 buckets, went to 5, went to 6, and now we're going to go to 7. Lots of these pigs are going to be ready to go in about 6 to 8 weeks. The whiter, lighter colored ones, the ones that are more red, about a month behind. But these, like this guy here, that one there, the one walking around the corner, that one broadside right there, those guys they're going to put on a bunch of weight in the next 6 to 8 weeks, and we got to make sure that they've got the calories to do that, and that involves more feed. So all right, got this done. I'm gonna move the water, finish putting the wire up, and we'll get into something else. Alright, got their water fixed. Just a float valve connected to water line. When it gets full, it'll stop, and then as they drink it down, it opens back up and refills. Pretty simple setup. Just a 50-gallon pickle barrel with a couple of pig nipples on it, and we use these bulkheads. We get those at any hardware store. We get ours at Lowe's, and got a washer on each side, keeps them from leaking, and they can't pull them out. Or they've not pulled one out yet. I won't say they can't. All right, so we got this girl here, and the other morning I came out, and she and one of our calves, the one that looks like a Hereford, red with a white face bull calf, they were down here in the field, and they were supposed to be up there on the hill. Went up and looked. It looked like they had gotten under the wire on the side of the woods, and there were a couple other cows over there. I got them ran over, but I think they came down the hill, and I think what happened was they made their way back down to the field, but she came up with an injured left rear leg, wouldn't put any weight on it. And I think probably what happened was she got on that hillside, and it was raining and muddy and slick, and she fell. So I'm not sure what's going on with her. She was down here in the field. Sandra and I were able to kind of work her up and get her in this corral system. And so I'm gonna freshen her water up, but she's I'm not sure. I want to watch her. You know, she's got plenty to eat in here. She's got water, so we're just going to watch her for a day or two and just see how she does. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, glad we had a spot we could put her. Really need to get the head gate down here, put her in the head gate, and see if we can kind of evaluate what's going on. But got a little bit of a lame cow this morning. So this is a special hose that we got. If you'll take your mower and we'll run over it, you'll get an extra opening on it, and it will help you fill just as fast as if you hadn't. And somebody's getting ready to go to the market, but you're threatening not to go.
I've had a huge morning.
So you sold some stuff online.
Yep.
Is it a pickup at the market today?
I've got one for pickup at the market today. I had a fella email me a big order 2 days ago, and so I invoiced him today. He's coming Thursday morning to pick it up.
And he paid. He's already paid today.
And then we had some folks just show up a few minutes ago, and they filled one of these 40-pound cardboard boxes up before they left. So
how are we on freezer space?
Oh, we got plenty of freezer space.
What do we not have plenty of?
Stuff to sell.
Stuff to sell. We're running low, and we just got. It was 1,740 pounds of meat back. What was it, like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Daggone.
Yeah.
Production. We need to up the production. You need to talk to the production team, don't you?
Yeah, I need to talk to my production team.
Yeah. All right.
Gotta get it in gear.
Well, let's load you some coolers up. You need to go sell, sell, sell.
Already have.
Well, I need to, more is better. All right, we'll get loaded. Alright, so this is our latest batch of meat chickens, Cornish cross. Some of them in here are a little over a week old. Others are a little over 2 weeks old. You can tell the bigger ones or the older ones. And they're just different chickens, man. They eat and eat and eat. I mean, that's just what they do. They eat and they grow fast. So a couple more days and they're coming out of here. We're gonna go out on pasture. We're gonna let some of these smaller ones get just a few more feathers. The bigger ones could go now. We'll let the little ones get a few more feathers, and then we'll come out of here. So, but they're doing good. About 130-ish, give or take a couple. All right, they're right there under the tree, and the reel is on the other end. So let's see if we can just take this wire down and call them and see if they'll come. I'm pretty sure they will. Cows moving to a new spot. Fresh grass. Woo, cow! Oh yeah. Woo, cow! Come on, cow! Woo, cow! Oh, come on, cows! Time to move. Move it or lose it. Guess I can pay attention to where I'm pointing the camera. All right, babies, come on. Everybody, come on across. Big mama. The boy Mongo, man, ain't he pretty? It's a fine specimen of a bull right there. Come on, critters. There's another little escapee that was down there in the field with that one that's gone. Hurt its leg. All right, there we are. Well, fresh grass for everybody. All right, so we can move their water. little mineral for the cows. All right, there it is, another day on the farm. You know, every day's different, but every day's the same. There's always pigs to feed and cows to move and chickens to take care of and eggs to gather and that kind of thing. But every day kind of brings a new challenge and something a little bit different. And we fought the weather for part of the day today. We had a heavy rainstorm. It was real humid this morning. And then this afternoon, the humidity's kind of cleared out and it's a little breezy and it's really, really comfortable out. We've had a really good day in sales. Sandra talked about, you know, the customer that placed the order, the customer that showed up. She's at the market right now. I can see what she's doing in sales. She's having a pretty decent day up there. So every day's different, but every day's the same. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.
Thank you.